found out about Harris Sloan when I went to a career fair and I met Perrin there. He was one of the first people that I walked into. It was actually supposed to be my warm-up conversation. I picked him because he looked very inviting. He wasn't as stuffy as the rest of the people, and what ended up happening was I had one of the best conversations, actually the best conversation I had at the career fair.
A manager early on told me that it's never just you here at Harris Sloan. You'll always have someone to help or ask questions, which really made me think, wow, this is a great place to work.
I think here at Harris Sloan we do emphasize the work-life balance. I think we put a lot of effort and hard work, and our principals do tell us, you have to work hard, but they also put an emphasis in life and that work is not everything.
I feel like the company really pushes you to go out and enjoy life. What I really like is how with our company we have half days on Fridays, so you really get to enjoy your weekend. Like I recently was just in Chicago and I was like checking my emails and Katie was like, Calvin, get off your emails, like enjoy your time off. And I was like, okay, I'll enjoy my time off.
I spent the better half of the early part of my career living to work. Now I work to live, and that affords me to get what I need to get done when I need to get done and be where I need to be when I need to be there. It's not the 8 to 5 time card punch. It's meet your deadlines, take care of your staff, make sure everyone has enough to do, be there when you need to be there. And maybe it's a 6 o'clock conference call, but it's a 3 o'clock soccer game that I would have missed otherwise.
Be able to go out and hang around with your coworkers outside of work and be able to play softball. We also play soccer, which is really cool. Being able to work well with your teammates and coworkers outside of the office, it really helps you work with them in the office, because then you're like comfortable talking to them, because you're like, oh, you know what, I can joke around with them.
Out of all the companies I've worked for, the people that work within it make the company, and it makes it easy to come to work when you're working with a bunch of good people. You're necessarily not working for yourself, but you're working for each other in a team, and that goes a long way. Their
offices are open all the time. Go to Will's office, I go to Jeremy's office, and they're all willing to help you out, which is great.
Yeah, that I thought it was like some sort of weird, scary, crazy thing that their doors
Yeah,
were always
they
open.
got their own desk and like whole office. You're like, oh, I don't know if I should go in there, but yeah, no, they're super friendly and I don't know, I think they want us to come in and ask them questions too.
It starts off with, you can come into work comfortably and you can kind of, dress comfortably, wear those shorts, whatever it might be, and that kind of sets the mode for me to remember that also when I'm doing my work, the way I do my work can be equally as open. I don't have to use the exact same tools of the people who taught me what I'm doing. I mean, we want to follow a company standard because we have standards for how things end up, but if I like working on paper all the time, I can be like rich and just have like a ton of papers all over my desk all the time and a bunch of folders and binders to organize my work. It doesn't have to be some set exact way of somebody else.
So yes, I've said that the thing I like most about working at Harris Sloan is that I'm always a little bit uncomfortable. What I mean by that is that my job is, there's always something new. There's always something new to learn. Every time I feel like I'm doing, my job is starting to be redundant or I have all the processes down, Harris Sloan is constantly innovating and changing, so there's always something new to learn. That's what I meant by that.
You really get to understand the building system as a whole, so you get to understand each facet of what each discipline is doing. In addition to even like the land development side of things, you really get to understand that the whole building system. It's great for our clients and also for ourselves, where we get to really, we have these guys now in-house that we can just go across the hall and go ask a question and look at plans there in person and talk through solutions and problem solve. It's been really beneficial.
The company allows the space to kind of push your work in a given direction. So like when I do the energy efficiency stuff, it's something that's like relatively new for the company, but it's it's what I enjoy doing, and so I've found my own little niche in there where that has become a large part of what I'm doing, and a lot of that type of work has been filtering through me, and so it feels really nice to be able to say I do the energy efficiency work. Like when people ask me that, it's not just like oh, I work here and I do something. It's like this is something I am interested in.
The ownership that you're bestowed with projects, the fact that you own them and you run them and you manage them and you're responsible for them, that's been a big integral part in being able to learn that you do make a difference. You have that voice, you can drive that, and you can control that path, and you can control your career, and the opportunities that you're given are numerous here. So
I definitely see myself here at Harris Sloan in the future. This is a place where I actually want to extend my career and potentially retire. It's that kind of environment.